With current restricted movements in place until the 5th of March, many people are wondering, should they start that New Year's resolution of getting their approval in place and starting their house hunt now, or is it too early? So just to say that approval in principle is valid for 6 months. So once you get approval in principle, it's valid for 6 months to allow you to proceed with your property search, to go sale agreed in the property. And once your sale agreed, then what happens is your approval is converted or is superseded by a loan offer, which is valid for another 4 to 6 months to allow you to complete out and purchase. So if you're considering getting a mortgage, I suppose the big thing to be aware of is the timeline. So there's a number of documents that are required to proceed with a mortgage application. This can take time to pull together. For example, salary certs have to be submitted to HR departments in order to be completed. You'll also need to pull an extensive range of bank statements together to get your approval in place. So that can take about 2 weeks for you to kind of have all that information, to be able to send it to an advisor, to be able to progress with an application. Then once your application is submitted, it takes roughly around 12 working days at the moment to get approval through. So if you're thinking about hitting the ground running on the 5th of March and intend to start really going to viewings and really starting your house hunting search in earnest, it's probably a good time to start the mortgage application process or to engage with one of our mortgage specialists at Doddl at the start of February. So that really will mean that you have a good long lead-in time to ensure that you have your approval in place at the start of March. Hopefully March, April and Q2 will be a busy time in terms of there'll be more properties to market, so that at least if you have your approval in place, you can hit the ground running and really start that house hunting search and get out there, get to see the properties and know what your upper limit is by having your mortgage approval in place.